Welcome along to Musikmesse 2012 with Point Blank Online. We're going to be giving you an exclusive insight into all the latest news from here in Frankfurt. Okay, so this is essentially a DJ effector that we've tried to pull in new aspects of being a producer as well at the same time, so quite relevant for you guys. Yeah. So it's what we call the remix station from RMX1000, but it's also comes as a VST, and you have a piece of software to completely customize the unit at the same time. So during the development of this, we realized that sometimes it's quite hard to make decent effects from an effects unit. You know, there's so many variables and parameters to change. You know, this is instant gratification. So, I'm on channel 2, if I just set that track to hit the quantize button, wait for it to find the BPM, so now hit overdub. If I'm going to mute these first, and then overdub, and then just introduce them. And then you've got a volume control, introduce some new elements. Sounds and then your own samples, and you can also use this as a roll pad. So
okay.
With the touch strip, we can do all the sorts of things that we can do with a jog wheel. For example, we can swipe, we can drop, so easy access. It's like needle drop on the track. One of the great things about the Twitch is the performance modes that we have access to as well. So basically, we can add cues on the fly and then remove them as well as necessary. So we'll always go back to the cue point, no problem at all. We also have an auto loop function as well, where we can set up different size loops whilst we're performing. We have the loop roll, which is great. It's like an auto loop, but the track actually carries on in the background as well. So we can actually start to really glitch up and mash up the track. And indeed, as well, we've got the slicer, which is really quite a nice feature as well. Basically, what we can do is we can take a portion of the music and actually split that into different size segments and actually start to perform and play the actual track or remix the track on the fly as we're working. And create some really cool and interesting new music, really, with it.
The beauty of this is you can work with the controller full on, or you can work with the software. So there's nothing that you can't do on the software that can't be done via the controller. So if we were going to access our sound library, we have hot cue points on the controller to access our libraries. We can go to our sample editing, and I'm looking at everything on the screen, or I can look on the visuals on the monitor. So I have the best of both worlds. I can come out of that now, and we'll go to our track 2, and then we can layer our kick and snare over the top. So it's very, very simple to program on the MPC. We can also do our note repeat. So hold note repeat down. One of the most important things is you can walk up to this controller It is the most intuitive piece of hardware out on the market. Very, very simple to use, but the workflow is second to none. Absolutely second to none.
That's it here from us at Musikmesse 2012. Make sure you keep locked in to the blog on pointblankonline.net, as well as our YouTube channel and our Facebook.